Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Let me quickly swap over to our game screen. Okay. So we are back. We are back playing Harvest Moon SNES. We are almost at the end of fall. We have 4 more days. I guess 5 if you count this day. We just married Nina. She's pretty feral. She fed us a live frog at the Harvest Festival, so that has been a journey for us. We have 2 chickens. We learned that you cannot grow any crops in the fall. So that's been kind of weird. We expected you can keep your fodder, can keep growing, but you cannot plant new fodder, and you cannot grow any additional crops, pretty much. So that has been a bit weird. I expected to have some cash in the fall winter, but I feel like it's maybe more of a work on your farm stockpile kind of time. We also found out that there was a watering device that we could have gotten from the tool shop. I'm not sure when we could have gotten it, but that was a bit of a journey. We probably would have wanted that before. I'm also not sure if we need to, I'm not sure if Nina has a diary anywhere that we have to keep track of. I don't feel like it's really a danger to us. Also, we should check, I guess, how much wood we have, because we're also thinking about upgrading our house. So we have 374. We need 500. So let's grab an axe. So maybe we do some hardcore splitting. I also am not sure if there's anything available to forage in the forest in winter. So, because we had flowers and stuff before, and we have mushrooms now, but going by how cutthroat this is, it's entirely possible that they don't give us anything to grab in the winter. So it might be a good idea for us to take advantage. We might just be fishing in the winter for money. That's another possibility. Oh yeah, and then we also meant to do a little bit of math. Let me see if I can give this to Nina. Oh, where is she? Oh, she's just peace. Maybe we'll get her something in the evening. I feel like she probably just continues on her... Oh, there she is. Look at her. What are you doing, girl? She's like maybe folding laundry. Okay, so we have 151 pieces of fodder. We have 30 days of winter plus 4 days of autumn. So that would be 68 pieces of fodder for the 2 chickens. And then we would need an additional 34. So I think we have enough to get a cow. Hello, Ursa. How are you? I'm doing well. Just hanging out, playing some Harvest Moon SNES. Picking up back where we started. How was your debut today? Did you have fun? Let me see if this... I don't know if this place is still open. Let's see. Can we buy a cow? Let's buy a cow. Oh, he needs more grass than that? That's crazy. It was awesome. Yay! I'm glad. I don't know if that means more grass in the silo or more grass planted. So, we'll see. My heart was beating like crazy. Oh. Stressful. Debuts are always kind of stressful. I feel like you get really worked up. Because it's like a special event, you know? It makes sense. I'm glad you had a good time, though. That's kind of the best you can hope for, is just like you enjoying yourself, you know? I feel like there's a lot of pressure that we put on ourselves to have like a good and entertaining debut. I know a lot of people spend a lot of money on theirs too, which I think can be rough. For sure. Now I just have to think of what things to do, like what things to stream, you mean? Because that's fair. It's hard to come up with like a content calendar, I guess. I feel like my advice is always just, I mean, it depends what your goals are, I guess. There are obviously things that you can min-max if you wanted to. If you were treating streaming solely as a business, I feel like your strats are going to be different. And part of that might be that you stream something that you don't enjoy as much, but that has a lot more like discoverability or options for you. If you're doing it just for fun, then I would always say do what you think is most enjoyable to you, because at the end of the day, if something is enjoyable to you, then it's not going to matter if you you know, perform well, I guess, for other people. Like studying Sundays, a language on Duolingo, finishing Hollow Knight. Yeah. I think you just have to do whatever you feel most comfortable with. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I just went to bed without saving. Oops. That's fine. No, it's not a job. I want to have fun. That is... I think that's the best way to approach it. I think, truthfully, I think unless you have experience making content creation, like making content or being an influencer or something like related, I think it's... I don't want to say unrealistic, but I think you're already at a disadvantage coming into trying to make it a job, and then I think it's easy to get, like, frustrated or not feel like you're seeing growth and then feel bad about the whole experience, versus if you're just doing it as a hobby and you get big, that's great. You can, you know, reevaluate then. But you're not, like, putting pressure on yourself to perform. Alright, let's see if any of this is good. Oops. That is not the tool. Let's see. I wonder how much, like, extra you need. I should have looked that up to buy a cow. There's, like, a magic number that you're supposed to hit. Alright. Others are not ready yet. Let's see. Yeah, let's keep chopping wood, I guess. See if we can hit that 500 number that we need to upgrade our house. And then we probably don't want to deplete our money too much because crops are very expensive. So, though, I guess, I don't know, we'll have to evaluate in spring how we're feeling now that we have the new watering device. It might make things a little bit easier. Whoop. Excuse me, sir. Because before watering by hand, I felt like the number of beds we had was just not sustainable at all, so... Okay, let's see. Over here... Oh yeah, we can go in here. Yeah. I don't know how long we have to sit in here to, like, regen our stamina. Because that's what I assume it does, to be fair. Okay. So I'm not sure if it's like, wow, you have to sit in the bath for, like, a long time. Can't believe someone's streaming Harvest Moon. Welcome in, Allery. How are you? We're on a bit of a mission. I'm trying to play through every Harvest Moon game ever made. So we started with the original on SNES, and we are also playing the Story of Seasons Pioneers at the same time. Because there's a lot of games, so you gotta actually, like, stack up a bit. So yeah, that's currently our mission. We're playing, to be fair, I did not play Harvest Moon until kind of the later games, I would say. So like A Wonderful Life and Friends of Mineral Town and like beyond that era, and then I kind of stopped at like Magical Melody-ish. So I haven't played a lot of the older games, which I know that people love, like Save the Homeland and Back to Nature. So I'm excited to see how things are. I'm also trying to play them blind as much as possible. I'm not trying to like super hard min-max, because I think it's kind of more fun to be surprised. I think farming sims are a little formulaic if you min-max too hard, unless you're going for like an actual 100%. I'm playing Harvest Moon DS and Story of Seasons Trio of Towns. Nice, nice. Do you have a favorite Harvest Moon game? Do you have one that you're like, this is my diehard, I love this? Alright, I guess that's our cue. Our boy is done for the night. Because we've had lots of discussions in here about what everyone thinks is the best Harvest Moon. It's a very contentious question, truthfully. Let's see. Drop this in here. I hope Nina's not getting... I know that some of the wives can be, like, grumpy when you go to bed after them, so hopefully she's a little chill. Also, I don't think there's any events left in fall. So, we'll see. Must be DS and the one for Game Boy Color. Fair. There's a lot of good ones out there. I think my favorite game is A Wonderful Life, though I'm also a huge fan of Friends of Mineral Town, because they had a hook into each other, because Friends of Mineral Town was on, what was it, Game Boy Advanced, I think, at the time? And they could, like, you could hook them up to each other and have some sort of, like, either items passed, or, like, you could do something between the two. So I have a great fondness for those. We have one of my mods is a diehard Friends of Mineral Town fan. So, and then I know some folks like some of the newer ones as well. But yeah, I'm excited to, like, revisit some of the old ones, and then also get to play some of the new ones. It was funny, I was playing Pioneers. I've played a lot of Stardew Valley, and I was saying how Pioneers of Olive Town is very Stardew-esque. You could tell they saw Stardew and they were like, hey, you know what? That's a great idea. We should add some of this stuff. Friends of Mineral Town is great. I'm really considering to get the remaster. Yeah, I've heard that the remaster might also have some like additional content in it, which is kind of nice. So if you're an original fan of the game, it's like good for a replay, but also kind of maybe extra stuff is in there too, in case you want something a little bit more. If you remember every word ever spoken, every art cutscene. There might be something extra in there. Let's see. But yeah, currently, I won't lie, I did not quite take into account how little there is to do in fall and winter in SNES. I'm used to the later games where there's usually like something going on that you can plant in fall, but not here. They were like, nope, it's fall. Everything's dead. Can't even plant more fodder. You can only harvest. So we're on a big wood stockpiling mission to try and upgrade our house. We have the first upgrade, so we were able to marry Nina, who is way more feral than I thought she was gonna be, truthfully. She fed us a live frog at the Harvest Festival, which was kind of horrifying. But I think if we want kids, I think we have to upgrade the house one more time. But yeah, it was shocking. We were like, oh, Nina, let's see what she brought to the Harvest Festival. And she was like, eat this live frog. And I was like, Nina, what? What? And we did, because, you know, we're like, you know, we're dating her. We felt pressured. But talking about kids, do you play Rune Factory? So, I played the first Rune Factory, and I didn't love it. So I didn't play any of the rest of the series, but I have been told that maybe Rune Factory 1 was not the best version of Rune Factory, and that I should give some of the later games a chance. So I'm thinking about playing like Rune Factory 5 or something and seeing how I feel, because I feel like from what I've seen, people who like Rune Factory are into Rune Factory 5. They're happy with it. So it must be a good, you know, iteration of the game. Nina, are you awake, girl? Oh my god, she goes to bed so early. We have to catch her like before dark. I guess, to be fair, what time is it? It's only 6 o'clock. This girl goes to bed, like, immediately. Maybe you misunderstood something and she was all, look at this cool frog I found and I just ate it. Maybe. Maybe we horrified her as much as she horrified us. Because it was truly... It was a moment. Like... I didn't, honestly, if I had been thinking, I should have put on the toggle, because at the time, when she did that, my face in real life was like, excuse me? Like, my eyes were extremely wide. I was shocked. Because she was like, here you go, please eat this. Allery, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the cottage. But yeah, I was shook. I was not ready. I thought she was, who was it? It was, who's the other one? Is it like Ellen? The like girl who's a good cook? She gave us a pumpkin pie. I was like, I was ready for pumpkin pie. Eve gave us some wine, which she called juice, because localization, I guess. We were trying to keep everything really not any adult themes. I guess alcohol was too adult. But yeah, no. She actually, we can't even misinterpret what was going on. She said, "Hey, please eat this." And then she was holding the frog and it was still hopping. So I appreciate wanting to do right by our wife, Ursa. That is kind of you, but I'm pretty serious that she did mean to feed us a frog. It was not a mistake. She did that full knowing and on purpose. It was a choice. Alright, let's see. Okay, today's the 28th, tomorrow's the 29th, and then we'll have one last day of fall. And then maybe we go into town. What day is today? Say Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. I feel like we try and go into town and see if they'll sell us a cow. again. We might have enough fodder now that we've kind of like gotten a couple more of our fields in. I wish I had trained a little to be a wife. You don't have to train to be a wife, girl. You can just vibe. It's fine, Nina. Like, honestly, the gas is not even hooked up in our house. Like, there's no training to be had. I don't even know how we're cooking anything. Like, look. Like, we go over here. How do I... Where is the main tap of gas is off. Yeah, like, we can't cook anything. I don't know what training she needs. I think she's fine. She knows more than us, I think. So, girl, you're good. That's probably some weird localization. She probably meant like, I don't know. I can't even like find a way to make it not sound weird. Maybe it was just weird. Maybe it was just like strange. See, I feel like I got a little bamboozled. I mean, Nina was weird in most of our interactions with her, to be fair. She was definitely like the feral, like, mountain gremlin girl. But I did feel a little bamboozled because I guess I expected her to be more like Celia from A Wonderful Life. She was not like Celia, so didn't get my marrying classes. Yeah, exactly. Watch out. If you haven't taken... I mean, I'm married. I didn't take any classes, so maybe I'm in trouble too. According to Nina, maybe I should have learned. Whoop. Okay, let's see if this dude will sell us a cow. We are cutting it fairly close with the fodder situation. I think it wants actual more fodder planted, which is kind of tragic. I guess we probably don't have enough, like, planted for like 2 chickens and a cow, so we can't plant more, so we'll just have to redo that in the spring, but that's fine. That's okay. I appreciate that he's like, you do not have the resources to take care of a cow. He's doing his due diligence as the livestock seller. Speaking of, he destroyed us in the egg festival. It was not close. I was like, oh, all we have to do is like do an Easter egg hunt. This is fine. This will be fine. No, we got bopped. This game took absolutely no prisoners with the egg festival. Stardew like gives it to you. They hold your hand. I don't even think it's possible to lose. No, this game was like, no, you hard lost. We're not even gonna announce who got second. Only first, and it wasn't you. It's funny how they will never sell you a cow if you don't have enough fodder, but then they're like, here, have a horse for free. Yeah. We haven't gotten to the horse bit yet. So they'll come at some point. They'll show up. Let me quick, before it gets too late, we have been chopping trees for days. So let me just quick see what we've got in terms of wood in here. How much wood do we have? Okay, we have plenty of wood. I think we can go ask them to show up tomorrow. And yep, all we got, dude, is listen, we're selling only 2 eggs a day, okay? It's tough out here. It's fall. Stuff people don't play. Oh, are they asleep? I'm like trying to open this door after these people have gone to bed. I'm like, wake up. But yeah, I mean, you don't even have to feed the horse, do you? It's like, it's literally just in the stable. I don't think it takes fodder. It just, I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't need food or any kind of sustenance, but apparently it does not. Oh, it does take fodder? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I misread that. I was like, really? Oh my god, I was reading wrong. Not even in the new games. Yeah. It's kind of a weird concept. Like, you would think, like, it's a horse, right? Like, I get that it's, like, supposed to be your vehicle, but it is a living creature, so, like, probably should require it to, like, need that. But yeah, a journey. Okay. Tomorrow is the last day of fall. Let's see if anything is going on. Nope. Okay. Cool. Yep, let's write in our diary. Honey, the shop is closed because it's Saturday today. I wasn't going to the shop, girl, but I appreciate your, you know, forward thinking. I think she means her parents' shop, the florist's shop. But like, what? Like, you can't. They don't even sell anything in autumn, winter. So, I don't know why we would even be there. Whoops. The chicks are so funny on the SNES. Because they like are so tiny, and they tried to depict them having obviously like 2 eyes and a beak, but it kind of just ended up with them looking like the Kodamas from Princess Mononoke, where it kind of just looked like they had 3 eyes and they would like turn sideways and look at you. They looked really creepy. They had like a very off-putting appearance. Definitely not what they were going for, I don't think, but that's how it was presented. So they probably needed to rethink that one. They were like going for cute, and then the chick would like turn and look at you, and you'd be like, oh, nice. Yeah, that looks... You're really cute. Keep on eating that fodder. Do your best, little buddy. Grow up big and strong. Very, very off-putting. Alright. Did that. I don't think this one is done. Yep, it's not. Alright, let's go talk to the carpentry folk. I think they won't actually show up until tomorrow. I also don't know how much the upgrade is. I assume it's like 10k. Oh, they're not even around. Wait, when are you available? Friends. Closed on weekends. Okay. Never mind. It's fine. Well, we can give Nina one of these mushrooms. We'll find her somewhere on the farm, I assume. It is also it's a bit weird that people like teleport. Like they don't seem to walk to where they're going. So like you don't see, like if Nina was like going to the mountain, you never see her en route to the mountain. It's always just like, Nina's suddenly on the mountain. So if you miss somebody, they're gone. Like they just teleport away and you're like, well, never mind. It's always a bit of a journey. Oh, we could do some fishing today, I guess. That dude's out. You're late 1 minute. Well, guess what? You gotta run all the way. Yeah. Yeah. This took me so long. This was like embarrassing. Like an embarrassingly long time for me to figure out that you had to sit on this platform to fish. For some reason, I kept trying to go around to where there's that like gap in the fence there. And I was like, why do I not have the fishing rod? Like, I've talked to this man so many times. Why? And then I was like, oh, you have to sit on this tiny platform. And that is you can only fish that way. I also like that you hold this man like hostage. Like he lends you this rod, and like the sun goes down, sun sets, you haven't caught a fish, he like has to stay there. You like force him to remain. So like he could be here all night. Like if I'm really bad at catching fish, we don't catch a single fish, we just keep going. He's in for a long ride. pretty brutal when you think about it. Like, he was being very altruistic. He was giving us his rod. He was being very kind about it. And then we are like, you have to stay here. You cannot go to bed. I'm still fishing. I'm still using your rod. You have to stay. Also, I don't know if this ever becomes a thing, but if it does, or if it's just like, no, it's always just ornamental, not a big deal, just hanging out. I will admit, while I am trying to play this blind, I did look up one of the secrets because I found out that you can get a golden chicken in this game with a extended Jack and the Beanstalk reference. So we are aiming for that. That is our true goal, is to complete the Jack and the Beanstalk like secret, I guess. There's gonna be like a dude who shows up, and if we have a cow on the day that he like comes around, he'll like trade us the cow for a bean, and then we have to go grow the bean on the mountain, and then the bean turns into a beanstalk, and you climb up and you like get a golden hen. But yeah, so, or you get a golden egg and you can hatch it into a golden hen, I guess. Looks like an ornament of a chicken, but what is it? It interests me. I don't know, Nina. I'm also baffled. Yeah, so I was like, I think I was looking up like marriage candidates or something, and then someone was like, here's how you get the golden chicken. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I'll go for that. We'll try that out. Okay. Dang. Hey. Dog. What's up? So our fields are fully dead. Also, man, there's, where is it? It's like, oh, can I not? Oh, we can't actually, I guess, what is this? Wait, how did I never go down here? Yo, I've never been down here. Who are these people? Hey, are you from the, like, I've never been down here. I didn't even know that was a thing. I, like, tried to chop down the stump at one point. Are you from the ranch? Do you use the sickle in the shed? How's it working? Very good. Wow, I made it. I'm so happy. I'll make it better. Look forward to it. How do you do? Has your ranch become lively? Yeah, pretty lively. What's going on in here? Who are all of you people? You can go out from here. There was just like... Yo. Oh! Oh, that is wild. Yo, we unlocked that door. That's crazy. I just accidentally, like, stepped into that stump. I had never tried approaching it from the backside. I was going to say, this well scares me. I don't like that well. I don't like the rock on top of that well. I don't like the way it looks. It just gives me a bad vibe. I know the harvest sprites just hanging out. I'm not sure what to do. There's like the secret garden at the top, and it has the sign that says like, do not enter. And I'm not sure, we've been entering, but there were flowers in there that I like didn't pick because I didn't know, I didn't want to disturb anyone. Let's put it that way. Felt like bad luck. Also, hello, Sika. Yes, it snowed. We are in snow season. Let's see, what day is it? Oh yeah, it's still Sunday, so we haven't gotten to chat to the carpenter dudes. How much money do we have? Whoa. A calf? Wait. That's a horse. Am I crazy? That doesn't look like a cow. Okay, this is... You don't call young horses are not calves. Young horses are foals, or colts, or fillies, or yearlings, but not calves. Let's see, what should we name it? What's our horse gonna be called? What's a good name? We only have, what, 4 letters? Let's see. Trying to think of like a cool name, but I'm just thinking, my brain is like, name it Melon, and I'm like, oh, Cap is, no, Cap is good. Cap is good. I was like, Melon is not enough. Melon is too many letters. Calf. Perfect. We were gifted this name by the game. Cuff. We're all in alignment. We're all in alignment. We're good. We're good. Alright, Calf. Welcome. Welcome to the farm, Calf. What a time. What a time. Let's see. Yeah, is this dude... I guess if it's snowing, it's basically raining, so this dude will not be out. Is the mountain pass closed? Also, I like how the harvest sprites are, like, very much just little, like, gnome people. Like, I feel like they get more abstract in a lot of the later games, but, like, they're literally just little gnome people in here, which I can appreciate. Let's see. I think it's like, we're closed for the season. Slippery and dangerous. Okay. I wonder if it's closed the whole season or just on snowy days? I don't know. I'm trying to remember if the last time we went in fall was also rainy, and we were like, oh, okay. I guess we should see... I feel like everybody's gonna be closed. But... yeah, like everyone I think is closed. They're very, they take weekends very seriously here. I guess we could go in the cave. I think that's the only thing to forage in the winter, is in the cave. There's like the herbs. It's kind of our only shot. Because I don't think there's like anything over here that we can grab. It's a very Christian town. The church is very centrally located. Also, the mayor's daughter, Maria, is very devout. That's like a big thing. She's very devout. So, was a little happy that we didn't marry her because she seemed kind of high maintenance. I don't know if she... oh, I did not mean to throw that. Double tapping A. Truly the terror of this game. But yeah, we also... I was a little worried about Eve. I think Eve is the only bachelorette that you can, like, lose rep with after marriage. She's very, like, finicky, I guess. So, I was a little worried if folks voted for her as our bachelorette. Because I was like, dang. She might be hard to keep happy. Stable. Okay. We can hang out with our horse. Chickens are good. I just like had to double check that I did not leave them hanging with like no food. Also, let me see. Probably need to swap out. That dude was like, I'll give you a new sickle. So let me see if maybe... I don't remember if there's anything that we could break in here. I don't know. Are they gonna get mad if I Try and break this. I'm like trying to bust these dudes' homes down. I don't think I can break those things that are so large. I think I can only break like little rocks. Sprites. The sprites are gone. Also, is this... I was wondering if this was like a trapdoor. I was like confused if that was supposed to be a patch on the floor or if it was supposed to be a trapdoor. I don't know how... I guess it's young. Come back here. Go back into the stable, I guess. Have I just unleashed my horse onto the world and now it's gonna be out forever? Maybe. Okay, maybe I do this. Come in here. Oh my goodness. Oh god, we're trapped. Okay. You know what? The horse is just out. We're just gonna leave it out for now. Maybe it finds its way back. Maybe it doesn't. I can't figure it out. It's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna count it. Listen. Calf is difficult sometimes. Alright, let's see. What does the weather say? It's gonna be sunny. Calf was like, girl, you're in my spot. I was like, I think I am, but I don't know how to help you, my dude. To be fair, I don't think our horse or our dog can die, so. Hope spring will come soon. Tomorrow, also sun. I like how this, weather person is like, this meteorologist is like, but how are you doing? Like, wouldn't that be kind of weird if your meteorologist was like, how are you? You're like, I can't really respond to you. Sorry. Okay, Calf might just be perma out. Good luck, Calf. Good luck. Good luck, bud. Alright, chickens. I don't think that there's any measure of like chicken happiness that involves picking them up and throwing them on the ground, but we've been doing it. It just makes us feel more connected to them, so that's what we've been up to. Alright. Let's check in the workshop, because those little harvest sprites said they might leave us a nice sickle. Ooh. We got a gold sickle. Amazing. Let's see. Now we gotta go. It's Monday. So now we're gonna go to the carpenters, and then we're gonna go into town, too. See if... I think we can maybe buy a brush from the tool shop, maybe? And then... yes, we want to enlarge our house. See you tomorrow. We will chat about it. How much money do we have right now? We have got... like 19k? Slowly crawling up there. Now that our money has slowed down to 2 eggs a day. Not doing great. Income-wise. I think it's in the tool shop. Let's see. Yes, a brush. Brush for cows. We are buying it. Thank you, friend. I guess we'll buy... Do we need this right now? Let's hold off. I mean, we don't have the cow yet, so we will hold off. Also... Okay, he doesn't, like, manually upgrade tools, despite being a tool shop. We had no idea that the, like, waterer machine existed, and we were watering by hand for so long. It was truly tragic. Alright. This man does not want us to have a cow. He's like, absolutely not. It's fine. It's fine. We're over it. We're cool. We get it. We'll have to wait till spring and then replant, like, a lot of grass seeds. I might, depending on, like, where we end up time-wise today, I might even just look up, like, how much we're supposed to have. Okay, let's see. Go in here, grab some more herbs. It is funny to me how some places just don't have music. The music is just off. So you're like, oh, okay. I guess we got nothing going on here. Hello, Miko. How are you? Yes, it is. We finally made it to winter. All of our fodder grass died off. Trying to think if anything else exciting has happened. We're trying to upgrade our house. So that's kind of on the horizon. And, oh, we met the forest, or the, harvest sprites. These little, like, gnome dudes. I, like, accidentally... Here, I'll show you. I was going to talk about the weird well that we have on our property, and so I was like, you know, this well freaks me out. And I came to this stump, and then I, like, stepped into it, and we teleported, and I was like, what? Excuse me? That's crazy. And we came down here, and there was, like, these two little gnome people standing here. And they offered to upgrade our sickle to a gold sickle. So that was crazy. So we got a gold sickle. And that unlocks the door here, which we had wondered where that went to. Turns out, that's where it went. Oh, and we got a horse, but they called it a calf. So then we named it Calf, as you do when you have. Look at him. He's like, get out of my stable. Get away from me. No, Calf. I'm trying to brush you. You're not going to appreciate it. We're trying to brush everybody, honestly. But yeah, we named him Calf. We only had 4 letters. They'd called him Calf before. Figured, might as well keep his name. He's used to it. We found him on the road. He was just vibing by himself. Oh yeah, Nina said that she wished she had trained more to become a wife, which kind of concerning language. But Nina is weird, so can't really, you know, say much. She is a strange one. Costs 10k to enlarge your house. Let's do it. We have so much money. That's fine. It might take a bit to, like, you know, redo our stores, but we're fine. Might as well just get the house as big as it can get. Maybe that'll turn on the range and we can cook stuff. Maybe. I don't know what you can cook, to be fair. Or if you even can, maybe it's all cosmetic. Maybe you can't actually cook stuff. What to do? I guess go fishing. I guess that's the way. That's all we really got going on. favorite song? Song on the Mountain? Oh, is this man just... Oh, I guess this is frozen over. So, not much going on there. I guess we just cut wood infinitely. Yeah, we still can't cut those. I don't know if we ever will be able to be honest. We can rebuild our wood supply, though. I mean, technically we have a fireplace. Kind of weird that we don't need to, you know, use wood to power it. Though maybe that would be too hard. They'd be like, okay, no one will play this game if we do something cruel like that. The one forageable item in winter. Takes so long to get to. I was saying in Story of Seasons Pioneers, the one thing I'm super hyped for is I really want to do the mushroom farming, because that looks super fun. And I really want a mushroom farm in real life, actually the exact same way that they set it up in Story of Seasons Pioneers, I think, where they have, like, you basically build a fence of, like, logs leaning on alternating sides to each other. And then you just grow all the mushrooms on the logs. That's how I want to do ours, too. Akachi, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Let me give you a raid shout out quick. How was your stream? What were you playing? You were playing Innocent Life of Futuristic. Ooh, I haven't played that one. How is that one? Is it fun? Do you recommend it? It was fine and confusing. Is it, if you're a Harvest Moon lover, is it a good one? Because I know it's like a spin-off, right? It's not like, it's not technically part of the main franchise, but it's like similar vibe. It is fun, I loved it, but it's confusing. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, honestly, a lot of the Harvest Moon games are very confusing. But welcome in, Raiders. My name is Rizaldia. I go by Raz. We are currently on a mission to play through all of the Harvest Moon games. So we're starting with Harvest Moon SNES, and we are also at the same time playing Story of Seasons Pioneers of Olive Town. So slowly making our way through them. We normally play cozy games, but we also do Mahjong on Thursdays. But yeah, welcome in, Akaji. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome to the cottage. I played Harvest Hall off stream. I loved it, and Instant Life is my childhood game, so I want to play it again. Oh, nice. That's awesome. We were just saying, we were talking earlier about like which Harvest Moons we had played before, and I was saying I haven't played a lot of the earlier ones, so like SNES, Back to Nature, Save the Homeland, 64 and 64, those ones. I kind of started around A Wonderful Life era, and then played all the way up through, like, Magical Melody-ish. So I have a whole bunch that I kind of missed out on, so I'm excited to play those. Oh, Heroes of Levi, right. Yes, I was like, which one is Hove? There are too many acronyms in Harvest Moon, right? I recommend Innocent Life and Hove. It's PSP game, though. Ah, gotcha. That is fair. There's so many. I don't know if you guys have ever looked at the Wikipedia article. It's like titled Story of Seasons games because obviously there was like the fight between Marvelous and Natsume over the name Harvest Moon, and then there was like that weird thing in like 2014 when they were like, we're just gonna make our own games called Harvest Moon because we retained the title. But yeah, there's so many. There's a lot too that, like, I think part of the problem too is because so many of them were gender locked. They would do one game, so you would have like A Wonderful Life, and then they would be like, okay, here's another Wonderful Life, which is just A Wonderful Life, but the girl version. And there's like some differences. So there's a lot of like doubling up in certain eras for that stuff. So it's definitely a journey for sure. But yeah. I'm glad you guys decided to stop by. I'm glad that the game is going well, that it was fun, your stream went well. We got kind of taken aback in the SNES game. We did not know that you can't, like, harvest anything or grow anything in fall. We thought there were fall crops. So we were like, oh, we probably should have hard indexed into animals, like, going into fall. So, it's been a journey. We married Nina, the florist's daughter. She's kind of feral. At the Harvest Festival, she fed us a live frog, so that was concerning. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. They made a game called Harvest Moon Boys and Girls on the PSP. Yeah, there's a couple that are like, that were like joined up, I think. That you could pick either one or the other, so they didn't feel like they had to like make a new game entirely, but a lot of the older ones they locked up. I've never played this before. I'm curious to play lots of Harvest Moon. I would say, I think it's a good thing to play as a Harvest Moon fan. I think it's got like a lot of nostalgia in it, for sure. It's a little boring, though, I will say. There's not like a ton to do. There's not a bunch of crops, stuff like that. Ursa! Oh, no worries, no worries. I know it's late for you. Yes. Take care. Go lurk. Thank you so much for stopping by. Congrats on your debut again. And yeah, feel free to come back or not. No pressure. There's never pressure here. But thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yes, lots of love, lots of love. But yeah, so I would say this SNES, it's weird because I want to recommend the game because I think it's worth going back and playing, but I do think you have to have like clear expectations that it's not a riveting game. There's not tons to do. There's a lot of like busy work, and there's not a whole lot of like action going on, truthfully. It is a farming game. It's just normally in a farming game you can grow more than like 2 crops in a season. And it's you have like very little stamina, so you can only achieve like a couple things, a couple things in a day. It's hard to like get back and forth between town and your farm, so if you need to like talk to someone for a day, you gotta sprint out there. We were like joking too, because there's no, they don't have like it encoded in that when someone moves from one location to another, they like walk there generally. So like they literally just teleport from one location to another, so if you miss someone by like a minute, they're just gone. They're like on the other side of the map. So it can be a journey. It can be a journey. But yeah, it's certainly not riveting even for a farming sim. But it's good. It's good. It's been enjoyable. You can have a horse. We just got it though, and it's like a scripted event. So yeah, this is the star horse. I don't even know if he's like sticking out of the stable. He's young right now, so cannot be ridden. So it's one of those you do a lot of just like walking around for the first season, doing not much, truthfully. Just hanging out, chilling. But yeah, it's a journey. I think it's worth revisiting just for the nostalgia of like, oh, this is the first one. This is where everything else came from. And they do have some like, there's some charming like secrets in the game. There's like some end. It is one of the Harvest Moon games that has an ending, right? So like you don't just get to keep playing infinitely. And I think it ends after only like 2.5 years, so it's not a ton of seasons to get through, arguably. You could kind of speed run through it a little bit. But it's a little slow. Even for a farming sim. I plan to make it a series, so I'm going to see how it's going to turn out. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a great game. If you want to play all of the Harvest Moons that you haven't played, or you just love playing farming sims, I would definitely put this one on the list. It just might be one that, like, maybe you do stuff off stream. We've been fine because we've been doing a lot of just, like, chatting and hanging out, keeping it pretty low-key. But it's a little slow. Nina's having a moment in here. She's, like, cooped up. She's got, like, cabin fever. Alright, I think it said... Yeah, snowing today. We also learned the hard way that if you, like, overfeed the chickens, like, if you have more fodder in here than they need for the day, they'll just eat all of it, just like regular chickens. They do not save fodder, so... We lost some fodder at the very beginning to that. They were very hungry in one day. I thought farming games are boring, but I tried Heroes of Leaf Valley, and it's fun, and the story's interesting. I loved it, but getting boring after the main events. I think farming sims are meant to be relaxing, by and large. So it's definitely, like, some action, some interesting bits, but a lot of just, like, kind of boring daily tasks that you just do. It's very low-key. But yeah, most of the farming sims, I guess the later ones, they tried to, like, put in more things for you to do, because they understood that, like, you probably don't want to be bored. But by and large, they're just here to be relaxing, so there's not, like, a ton going on. Most farming sims are like that. Which is funny, because I feel like in actual farming, there's a lot going on. It's like a dead sprint from spring until mid-fall, and then you can kind of just sleep for a while. I guess in the fall, you're, like, prepping beds and stuff. You don't even get to really, like, relax. But in winter, you can kind of chill. Maybe. Try and get one more herb for our shipping bin today. But yeah, Harvest Moon's a good series to kind of just, like, go through. A lot of the farming sims are good for that. I've been meaning to play, actually. I haven't played any Stardew Valley Expanded. The Expanded mod. So I did want to try that out at some point. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, trying different routes is cool, like trying, you know, to romance different people, marry different people, do different stuff, get a bunch of different endings. That is the nice bit. Let's see, that was 2 eggs, so those are 50 gold each. So that's 100, so wow, the herbs are like 200 each. Those are pretty good. Those are not bad. We should probably be grabbing those in more seasons, actually. Okay, I don't think Nina is outside when it's bad weather. This is just for cows. They give you so much space for cows. It's like kind of unreal. Is this another shipping bin? Oh no, this is the fodder bit. And here's a Leaf Valley. You can't ship crops. You have to sell them manually, which is sad. That sounds like a lot. That sounds difficult. Can you carry a bunch of them and sell them to one person? Or do you have to, like... I remember in, like, in A Wonderful Life on, like, Sundays, I think, you could set up shop, like, down in the village and sell, like, 3 or 4 things or something. So is it like that? Do you just like set up a stall and then you have to sell from there? Or is it like you have to manually go to people carrying items? Because that sounds like a lot. That sounds very tedious in a way that I'm not sure I would super enjoy. Stack up to 99. That's good. In this game, you don't have an inventory. You have to just carry items around. Your horse does eventually have saddlebags. And you can carry 2 tools at a time, but yeah, you don't have like an actual inventory. The earthquake last night registered 4 on the Richter scale. The damage is not serious. Let's see what changed, I guess. Yeah, there's just no inventory. I was scared by the earthquake this morning. Come up to the mountain after checking out the ranch. Alright. I will do that, sir. Let's see. First feed our chickens. Also, I wonder if that's what got the well unlocked. The creepy well that probably should have stayed locked. Alright, let's feed these 2. Let's take a quick run down to the well. The creepy well. Oh, it is unlocked. What's down here? Can I read this? I can't. Gotta break a bunch of stones. Whoa. Oh, time still goes on. Okay, so this is just like a shortcut. We can go through the rock. Okay, so they just made us a shortcut to jump from the bottom of the farm to the top. Have you seen a mole? It scares the cows sometimes. You'd better kick it out of the fence right away. I've never seen a mole because we haven't had any moles around. I have this hobby to pick up everything I see. Yeah, it would be a struggle in this game. Because there's no option to store it anywhere, aside from above your head. Let's see, let's see. Okay, so this... Ooh, need to not jump over that. What a beautiful flower. Oh, I guess I can't pick it. What is this? Don't throw things in the spring. Okay, so this is like the goddess spring. But what if we throw things in the spring? Let's see, do we talk to any of them? I've heard that there's a mysterious spring in this mountain. It is, I don't remember the place. Well, we found it, so it's not a big deal. You don't need to remember it. We got you. Did you see the rock up there collapsed? We did. I do like that the carpenters live up on the mountain in this treehouse in like bunks. And that's like their whole thing. I wonder, I have no idea how to get the, there's like one of those berries that improves your stamina thing up here. I have no idea how to get up there. I was wondering if the earthquake would like change the layout a bit, but it doesn't look like it. Does not seem to be the case. I guess I meant to see if you can go to the top of the mountain. We could try it now. Or if it's just like fully closed for the whole season. What does it say? Oh no, you're allowed. I wonder where you are supposed to plant the beanstalk. That's one thing I have to like look up so I don't muck it up. Maybe there's only one place you can like dig and it becomes a whole obvious thing. I think the shipping dude has already come by. I feel like that's the case. Let's grab the hammer quick. And we can go smash some of those rocks in there. I don't know if they remain. Okay, let's... I feel like it does not go all the way away, but let me see. Let's see. Equip the axe and use it in front of the spring in the mountain. Okay. That's a hint, I guess. This one, I guess we can't read. I don't know. Interesting. It's funny, when we first came down here, I was like, are we trapped down here? Did we need, like, certain tools to get out that we do not have? Because that would be brutal. Alright. We will go back to our house. Nina's still asleep. Or she's already asleep, we should say. Okay. We will go to bed. Kind of funny that there was no, like, voice line from Nina being like, did you feel that earthquake last night? Hey, Mighty T, how are you? How's your day going? We are making our way slowly, ever slowly, through Harvest Moon SNES. Getting colder. Gonna be fair tomorrow. Is this finally hooked up? Everything is alright. Confirm the origin of fire. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. Oh, what is this? Can I have a kid? Shall we paint our house in a beautiful color? I guess. I don't know. You tell me. We could, I guess. It's finished. Look at this. The super deluxe Great Log House. Even if I do fall in love with it, see you. That English was a little strange. I won't lie. It was a little odd. Localization was a bit strange there. Got our horse. Don't think it's an adult yet. I think it just gains the saddle when it's an adult. Let's see. Grab some eggs. Ship our one product that we have for all of fall, winter. Alright. Let's see. I don't feel like there's anything particularly special. Like, the spring is the only thing around here. I don't think we can do anything with it, especially not when it's frozen over, I don't think. And so I think our best bet is to just keeping on, grabbing some herbs. from the cave, because they're pretty expensive, though they are kind of a pain to get to run all this way the whole time. When we finally get the horse, like, up and running, it'll be nice, because I think we can bring it all the way up here, and then we could just load up on these, and then bring them down to our house. I'm not sure how many items the horse can hold in the saddlebags, so that'll be a bit of an experiment. I think the house is fully upgraded, though. Let me see if there is. Okay, yeah, just the stable. Yeah, fully done, I think. I think they want us to, like, have better fences, but nah. Sorry, friends. We're just gonna do with the bare minimum. I meant to check if cows actually need to go outside in this game, because it is a bit annoying to have to deal with manually moving cows all the time. So it would be nice if they didn't have to go outside. They could just stay inside. We don't have to worry about moles, like, bullying them in the field or whatever. Sounds a bit comical that a mole would bully a 1,000-pound plus cow, but apparently it happens. Getting stuck on the... Is this another bed? That's weird. Kind of weird that we have 2 beds. Kind of 2 full-size beds, too. Snow tomorrow. What's Nina up to? Just chillin'. Just vibing. Yeah, it is a bit odd they can't jump over broken fences, so might have to get rid of a bunch of them just because they're in the way. We could kind of speed run through this. That is possible if we just feed the chickens every day. There's not, like, that much to be gained. But we might miss some cutscenes. Should probably get more chickens. So the thing is, we could get more chickens, but we're trying to get a cow, and I want to have enough fodder comfortably for a cow. So we might just sit on 2 chickens and make no money for a season until we can expand our fodder production. But then, yes, we will definitely get more chickens. Also, I forgot to mention your avatar is so beautiful. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. My model mama did a really amazing job. She has a really, like, painterly style, which I like a lot. So I was very lucky that her books were open when I found her. So she blessed me with a beautiful model. I'm very happy with it. But yeah, so I don't know, let's see, what day is it? It's the 8th. We do have enough fodder, technically. We could do 1 more chicken. Maybe we take 1 of tomorrow's eggs and we put it in the incubator. Because we have enough for that pretty comfortably without any real issues. Because I think it takes it doesn't hatch instantaneously either. It takes like at least 2 days to hatch, I want to say. It might even be a little bit longer than that. It might be like 3 or 4. I did not think it was like the next day. So, we got a bit of buffer, and we did have plenty of fodder if we wanted to have a cow, but I think they actually need the fields to be larger. So, the livestock man was like, no, you cannot have a cow. And we were like, okay, we won't have a cow. That's fine. I've been meaning to check probably tomorrow, maybe, because it should be a weekday. I need to see if Nina's diary is still in her old house. Feels weird that it would be that way, but they do stuff like that. We've been talking with her, it's just there's not a whole lot of stuff. There's not a whole lot of, like, gifts to give her. You can give them fodder, which sounds so weird, but you can technically give all of the bachelorettes fodder, and they don't hate it, so that is a thing. Okay, let's just go to bed. I love how she gets just like dragged to bed with us. Like, what if it was like 3 p.m. and we just went to bed? And yes, Miko, we are reading other people's diaries. We read Nina's diary in front of her several times. The Thanksgiving festival tomorrow. Nice smell of baking cakes fills the whole town. Dad, it'll be fun. Do we have to bring anything? I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I'm not actually positive if we do it, because I felt like the Harvest Festival, they were like, make sure you bring something to the town square. But maybe this man will tell us. Thanksgiving festival tomorrow. It's for all the husbands and fathers who are always working hard, and women bake cakes for them to show their thanks. Do we think Nina is gonna bake a frog cake? A live frog cake? Because that's very on brand. That's very a Nina move. I suggest you come to town if possible. Alright. Because girls give cakes to people they like. If you have time, I suggest you come to town. Alright. I'll never turn down cake. They picked the wrong person to feel like they had to, you know, go hard with the explaining there. Oh, our horse is like stuck. Are you good, bro? I don't know what you have to do to like get on the horse. I assume it's like A when you like stand next to them or something. Okay, so we'll take one of the eggs. Okay, we're making no money today. We'll take the other egg. We will carefully... I thought we were well lined up here. Whew, that was brutal. Y'all, do you know the amount of produce that we have lost to the wall and the floor in this game? It's so much. It's like, it's hundreds of gold. Maybe thousands at this point. So much. So much gold. Gone. Lost. Alright. Well, now we really need these herbs, because we have nothing in the shipping bin. We gotta sprint for them. If Nina bakes a cake with a live frog in it, I'm not gonna be surprised. I'm not gonna be shocked. I'm gonna be like, that sounds like Nina. That sounds like our girl. Sounds like our wife. I would love to stay in your stream. Of course, it's 7 a.m. here. I haven't slept. Oh my goodness, Akuji. You didn't need to stay at all. I super appreciate the raid. Thank you so much for coming in and having conversation. Yes, for sure. Go rest. Go rest. We appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a good evening. Or morning, I guess we should say. But yes, thank you for coming in. Just Nina doing a little kneeing around. Nina's always wilding. Y'all miss, I don't know if y'all were here, at one point we like started talking to her and she got like real serious and she was like, you know, I wish I had trained a little more to be a wife. And we were like, trained? Nina, like, what does that mean? Girl, are you good? You don't have to train to be a wife, you just show up. I will say in advance, I will not be able to chat sometimes, but I will lurk. Lurking is always cool. Honestly, a lot of people are in stream to fall asleep to stream, because we are generally super cozy, even on Mahjong nights, so there's never any pressure to chat. I'm usually just chattering away. People are able to weigh in if they wish, but otherwise, lurking is great. Lurkers make the world go round. Most people do not chat in streams. Most people are just casually watching, so. Yeah, sleep streams, always chill. We're always happy for that. The SNES music might be a little grating to sleep to. It's a little blaring sometimes, but it ain't bad. It ain't too bad. But it is a little, like, sometimes it even gets me, and I'm like, damn, okay. SNES, do we have to go this hard? And it's like, yeah, we did. We had to go this hard. Alright, let's see. What's tomorrow's weather? Cool. Nina, you gonna bake me a cake, girl? She's really hopped up on this painting the house thing, which I don't even know if you can change the exterior. Like, it's a log cabin. I think, honestly, the best you could probably do back in the day was, like, whitewash it? Maybe? But even that seems like kind of a stretch. Like, you got all that good lumber, you know? Why waste it? Well, I almost went and just threw this egg into the incubator and that one would have cracked as well. Tragic. I guess we, like, shouldn't delay this event because who knows what's gonna happen on it. So, might as well just go straight to town. See what everyone's up to. Seems like it's a little too early for it. I guess what time is it? Maybe we have to not be so early in the day. 9 o'clock now. Yeah, maybe we'll give it a bit. We'll go up here and like sit for a second. Forget, I don't think there's an announcement that happens when oh, I can't actually cut that stump. Dang, it's a good thing we were like going all out for our wood production earlier. Alright, let's see. Alright, you good, dude? Fidgety. I love my wife's cake, but my daughter makes me so much happier. That's kind of a weird thing to say. Isn't that kind of strange? Isn't that kind of a weird thing to say to somebody? I feel like that's a little odd. I guess we can check on Nina's, oh, that's her mom. Oh my goodness, no, no, no. Nothing like that, you know? Something like, are you good? That's Nina's mom. Is she okay? My dad is so rude. He looked at my cake carefully before he ate it. That is a little rude. I got a cake from the florist's wife. So glad. It's like a dream to me. Is Nina's mom single? I don't remember. It's a little TMI, but yeah. There's a little, it's a little strange. We'll put it that way. Kind of a weird vibe for a dude to be like, you know what? I like this gift from my wife, but I don't like it as much as this gift from my daughter. Like, okay. That's... I wish you hadn't told me that. I wish I didn't know this weird fact about you, sir, the mayor of this town. This person who's supposed to be an upstanding citizen. Also, I don't think Nina gave us a cake. I feel like I tried to talk to her and she was like, meh. Maybe it's a non-married person thing. Maybe you can only get cakes from people who are not married. So. But I feel like she should have given us one. So I don't know. Maybe we missed her. Maybe she was somewhere and we just didn't find her. Hard to say. Honestly, aside from the Egg Festival, some of the festivals are very, like, low-key, and some of them are very involved. And you're like, oh, damn, okay. We will try really hard on this one. We're gonna have to sprint around looking through boxes, or try not to poison the town's soup. It's always something. Come here. You too. I feel like in some of the later games, I was always putting my chickens in my house. It was like a common thing that I did. I would just be like, no, the chicken's with me today. Just hanging out in my house. I don't know, I felt a kinship with them. I was like, they're just so cute. They can come to my place, it's fine. Let's see, what do we want to do? Oh yeah, I want to see, yeah. I don't know why, it like wouldn't let me cut wood yesterday. It was weird. What day is today? Wednesday. Oh yeah, we should go check Nina's diary. That's what we should do. Make sure she's not starting to hate us, or see if it's even still there. I don't actually know. I just haven't been able to find it in the house, so I was like, maybe it's not here. Imagine being this lady, right? Imagine being Nina's mom. You're like in a shop, you're ready to sell stuff to people, and instead they say nothing to you. They walk right past you through the shop, into the back, and into your bedroom. And then rifle around and find your daughter's diary and they read that. And you're just supposed to be like, yeah, it seems normal. That's fine. That's not a big deal. That's okay. It's not like a huge invasion of privacy and like really odd behavior. Like a clear showing of absolutely no boundaries. Kind of stalkerish behavior. Kind of absolutely unhinged. So maybe we're well matched with Nina. We're also pretty unhinged. She fed us a live frog. It's kind of, you know, match made in heaven, really. Dear Diary, I heard my daughter's husband wandering around town, musing out loud if I was single. Then he wandered into my house and read my diary. Yeah, it'd be weird. Technically, it's Nina's diary. The mom doesn't have a diary. Though, to be fair, she was, like, camped out behind that dude's house. That's why we were originally like, are you good? Because she was kind of, like, creeping. And then, Anne's dad was like, Nina's mom gave me a cake, which is normally meant for husbands and fathers. And I was like, that's odd. That's a little weird. I don't know, I feel like we learned feel like we learned a lot of things that maybe I didn't want to learn about the villagers at the cake festival, like at Thanksgiving. I could have done without knowing that the mayor is like weirdly into his daughter's cake. Take that as you will. And that Nina's mom was like, again, if she's single, cool. You can do whatever you want. But she was weirdly defensive about giving the cake, which is why it was all very strange. It just seems like we're an entire society of people with like really weird lack of boundaries and honestly concerning behavior. Us included. So maybe we're all just meant to be like that. Maybe that's just how it is. We certainly don't seem that different from these people, so. Let's see what we got here. Not that it matters, because we're, like, not letting any of our animals out. We're not growing anything, so weather is kind of medium. I guess I gotta go ask the carpenter people if you can, like, paint your house. Because our wife is very concerned with that as a possibility. But, oh, look at this tiny, creepy creature. With its, when it turns like sideways and has like the weird 3 eyes thing. I don't know what it's meant to be doing, but it is disconcerting. It is weird. A little Kodama move over there. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess, what do we have equipped? The mallet and the axe. Maybe we go talk and see if the harvest sprites have any upgrades for us. Now the harvest sprites have a bop going on down here. Right? Like, this is... we are vibing over here. Yeah, I like their music. I'm here for it. I'd party with the sprites. The Harvest Friends, for sure. They seem like a cool bunch. I'm leaving the dog outside, but like maybe... I learned that apparently if you leave the dog outside, your fences don't degrade unless it like rains or snows. Whereas normally they would degrade, but do fences matter to us? I don't know. I can't tell, truthfully. So maybe they don't. Maybe the dog can just be inside, Koro can be chilling. He did seem pretty happy before. Maybe we'll just bring him in. We've left him out for like an entire year, but maybe he'll forgive us. He'll be like, ah, alright, well, the house is bigger now. It's nice. Nice bonus. So we'll find him tonight. We'll bring him back in. We'll get one more herb. Try and end out with like 500 gold for the day. I do wish fishing was available. I wish we could do ice fishing. That is one complaint. Because I was like, oh, in the winter, we'll just fish. That's how we'll get all our money. No. Foolish. Foolish to think that you can do anything but run for herbs in the mountain. in winter. That is our only option. I wish we had a teleport from the forest sprites, from the harvest sprites here. That'd be sick. Like, can you give us an extra path to the mountain from inside our shed? I'll take that. That sounds great. Okay, let's grab our child, Koro. Drop him off inside. I know he's a farm dog. He's probably happy to be chilling outside most of the time, but I feel like he's part of the family. It is snowing a lot these days. What's today's date? Friday. Friday the 13th. Unlucky. Gonna have a good day today. Historically, I don't know if that's the way. I do like in Stardew, it'll be like, you're cursed today. And your luck is just absolutely abysmal. Like, you get none of the good stuff, like fishing. I think you have like a higher rate of getting like monster infested levels in the mines. It's very cutthroat. This tiny alien chick. Look at him. He looks like a little Kodama just turning around. I really can't tell what the configuration of his face is supposed to be when he does that. Which is very odd. Alright, let me go talk to the carpenters and see if we can change our house at all. So that Nina will maybe stop asking about it. How do you like living in the super deluxe great log house? Isn't it great? Okay. No, we can't change it, like I knew. Nina, you're stuck with a log cabin, girl. You're gonna have to get over the, different color house dream. Sorry, friend. We're going natural. Natural minimalism. I was watching, so I talked about this a little bit in my debut, but one of my favorite TV shows of all time is this TV show called Frontier House. And there's this, like, it's a historical reality TV show, so they dropped a bunch of people off in Montana for 5 months and made them live like it was, like, 1883. And they, for, like, historical, I don't know, variety, I guess, they gave the different families, like, different options for housing. So, like, the super rich family moved onto their land, and they had, like, a foundation of a cabin, like, built to signal, like, people would have been working on the house before they got there. But then they had, like, a team of builders to help them. And then kind of the poorest family, which was just a couple with no kids, they had to build their own house, like, entirely from scratch, fell all the trees, that kind of thing. And then the middle family, which was, like, a very normal family with 2 kids, they got an existing cabin, and so there's, like, a behind-the-scenes show that they filmed about, like, the making of or whatever, and it's super funny because one of the domestic historians is like, they had to build the cabin to be the, like, quote-unquote pre-existing cabin to signal. It was supposed to be like, oh, you came onto the land and there was, like, an old trapper's cabin or something. You just take that over. And one of the domestic historians was like, hey, can you make sure that it's kind of drafty in here and, like, kind of uncomfortable to live in? And the dude who built the cabin, he gave her this, like, long look. And he was like, have you seen the gaps in the floorboards? Like, there are gonna be mice all over this thing. Like, you don't have to worry. They will be uncomfortable living in here. It is going to be not great. And that's kind of what I think of in some of these Harvest Moon games. You, like, come onto this property and there's kind of this rundown cabin, and I just think of this dude being like, oh, don't you worry. There's gonna be mice all over this thing. It is not going to be an enjoyable experience to live here long term. So I imagine our house originally, before we upgraded to the super deluxe and had all these carpenters giving us help, was probably infested with mice and drafty and generally not very enjoyable to live in. Alright, sunny tomorrow. Whoop. Pardon me, Koro. Nina's just on a tear. Got this house color situation. It is funny when events happen, you're, like, carrying your dog awkwardly out of the house and someone runs up and they're like, I really have to tell you something, and you're just holding your dog like, what do you need? What's up? How's it going? How much fodder do we have? Oh, okay. They don't tell us here. Only at the silo out front, I guess. Bit annoying. It'd be kind of nice if we could see how much, like, stock we had. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. My tea is so cold right now. I definitely need to, like, redo. What's up, Pick? You getting hungry? You have 10 minutes. You gonna eat dinner? Pick has not been feeling super well. She's had kind of an upset stomach the past 2 days, I guess. A day and a half. So we will see what she's feeling. If she wants to do dinner or if she wants to kind of just chill. Either way, she's gonna have to take her heart medication, so she either takes it with dinner or gets it in a suspension thing. A mixture of water and her medication. Which she hates, so hopefully she's hungry enough to just munch. She's going on an adventure on Errol's desk right now. I don't know why. Just felt like seeing a different part of the study, I guess. Different vantage point, you know. I don't even know where she is now. She's gone silent, which is never the best move. When she's totally quiet, I'm like, where are you? What are you getting up to? Alright. What time is it? I guess No, we don't really need. The brush doesn't seem to do much for the horse. He's just vibing. Oh, come here, Coral. Horse is just feral at this point. Our whole family is feral. Us, Koro, Nina. All the grass on the ground is gone. It looks lonesome. Does it? I think it looks, I mean, barren maybe. I don't know if lonesome is the way. We're just dragging Nina to bed at 4 p.m. See, she got pressed today. Still on about the paint. I wish I could paint it for you, friend, but I cannot. What's today's date? 15th, so we're about halfway through winter. Slowly moving our money up. Let's see. Painting is nice. It would be nice if we could paint our house. Also, hello! Seafoam Ghost! Hello, hello, hello! How are you? How's your day going? We are crawling through winter. Doing our best. Whoop. I'm doing good. How about you? You know, I actually had a pretty terrible day. I had like a massive software issue at work. I cried a little bit at my desk, I won't lie. But I'm doing much better now. Just vibing. Issue got fixed. Sika, do you think that the chick, it has this move that it does. It looks cute and then it like turns its head sideways and it looks like a Kodama in like a really haunting way. I don't like it. I don't know what it is about it, but I don't like it when it looks like that. It is very disconcerting. So the chicks kind of scare me a little bit. Because they'll be normal, and they'll be like bopping, pecking, and you're like, cool, cool, cool. And then it just turns, and you're like, oh god. Oh god. Don't do that, sir. Please. It's still very cute. Well, I'll pass along your compliments because I know I just don't look at them that hard. I'm always like, don't look. Don't look it in the eye. It's like a little cryptid living in our coop. I don't know, I have a chicken bias, I guess. Generally, in the Harvest Moon games, the chickens are very cute. They have the chickens down pat. Some games, I feel like I have a penchant for different of the larger animals, whether it's like sheep or cows or whatever, goats. But the chickens are generally pretty cute. It's just the chicks in this one are a little strange. They're just so small. There weren't many pixels that they're made out of, and therefore they end up having kind of a weird face at that one angle. And then they just end up doing that angle a lot. And I'm like, jeez. Jeez. At first I thought it was a bug. I was like, oh, weird. That's odd. And then I was like, no, they're just drawn like that. Let's just leave them alone, Raz. It's just how they are. They're born that way. Oop. It's a long screen for a second. I was like, huh. That is all we're shipping today, sir. What other... Yeah, I guess I don't need the hammer. Doesn't really do much for me. Actually, does the hammer kill bad fences? Yes. So maybe we do that. Maybe we just go around hammering those away. That is the one annoying thing. They don't, like, fully degrade. And it seems like certain things can, like, get into them. Well, I guess these ones are a no-go. I don't know if I can actually fix those ones. Guess we can go around this way? That's fine. There we go. Grab our child. Go to bed. Alright. Nice. Alright, so we'll probably do one more. Well, actually, let's pause here. Let me do a quick break, like 5 minutes or so. I need to get Pick fed. So I'm gonna just quickly put you guys on a be right back screen, and then feel free to like have a stretch, all that good stuff, and I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Alrighty, I'm back. Turn this stuff on. Alright. Heated up my tea. I'll pick her dinner, which I guess she's not feeling chicken right now. So we'll see. She might end up needing her pills separately, which she won't enjoy, but it's what happens when you're sick, I guess. Alright. Chicken. Yeah, see this little strange... I don't know what it's doing with its head there, but it is slightly disconcerting. Alright, let's get these eggs in. I also forget, I don't know how many days it takes for the chicks to become a full chicken. I also felt like the first day they became a chicken, they like lay an egg. Which I feel like in some of the later games they maybe don't do that. It takes like a bit more time. But not so here. Alright. I guess this is maybe the season where you're meant to be like talking to people. I imagine like on first playthroughs and stuff, probably a lot of people did a lot of their like romancing and marriage and stuff in the winter. Because it is hard to get into town and talk to anyone during any of the growing seasons. But like autumn, winter, a little bit more doable. Autumn, you can kind of go a little wild with foraging, I guess. That's the one thing. You can really, like, mushroom hunt hardcore. Get money that way. But winter, it's like, yeah, there's not much to do. You just get these herbs, and that's it. It is funny because sometimes you can, it's like kind of hard to run and like navigate while you're running, I guess I should say. You can, especially trying to go up the mountain, because you can't like perma-clear anything. The weeds always come back. They'll never be like gone. If you have anything in your hand, it's like, okay, we're doing this hard mode then. You can move the rocks, though, because I didn't think you could move the weeds here. I think they're, like, trapped. Weird, it would not let me put that along the fence. Kind of strange. Trying to, like, clear a few more paths, so if we ever need to go down there, we have options. Alright, where's Koro? Come here, bud. Time for bed. There we go. I'm really only checking the TV at this point for, like, events. The weather does not do a whole lot for us. They really need to mix up the lines, the Nina lines. I guess she's stuck in here. I feel like she doesn't go outside in the winter. So maybe she's going absolutely stir crazy. Maybe she's just saying that same thing to herself over and over. Like, wouldn't it be nice if we painted the house? Wouldn't that be nice? Like, well, yes, Nina, but that is not a custom option here. Alright. No eggs lost today. Good. Progress. I feel like I must have bumped something because my volume went up. I realized, like, when the music was blaring, I was like, whoa, this is loud in my ears, for sure. Can't remember if Nina likes herbs or not. I guess we could try giving her one. Yeah, is she outside at this point? No, she's like in the house, right? Where are you, Nina? Do you like herbs? It was a very lukewarm thank you. She was like, I guess. She did almost die for an herb that one time, though, so I feel like she must like them enough. We did have to go break a bunch of rocks to get to her that one time. Which was not trivial. I think we're lucky. I don't know. I feel like it happened in, like, fall or something where we, like, didn't have a lot going on anyway. Because if it had been one of the days we had to do watering, we probably would not have had the extra stamina. We would have had to, like, go sit in the hot spring for a second. Thought that was on the edge. I thought that was gonna be done. I was like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna lose one more herb. What's one more herb lost to the ground, truly? Let's swap. Yeah, we don't really need the mallet. But we'll try brushing Calf, our horse, again. Forget if there is a way in the ledger, maybe, to see if there's an affection level for our dog and our horse. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, no affection level. Interesting. Whoop. Should've stuck on this. Thought she'd have like one more morning voice line, seeing that that's like probably the most likely time we have to chat with her. But no. We only get the one. Poor feral Nina. She used to be roving around on the mountain. Now she's cooped up at this house. She's lucky we upgraded it. It used to be a one-room house. Now we got 2 rooms. It was much less enjoyable before. Alright, let's go to town today. Let's see if anyone has anything interesting in, like, the shops and stuff. Or, like, what's the witch up to? She was just counseling us about marriage before. Female psychology is complicated. I think everyone's psychology is complicated. I think the human brain is just complex. Alright, what have you got to say? We already got the girl, though. I want to see if there's a list of festivals. Lucky item is perfume. Yeah, probably witch thing. She's doing her witch thing. She doesn't want to converse with us about them. She's like, this is coven business, so I'm gonna have to ask you to step off. Because you're not in the coven. Ooh. What is this? It's a special paint. Oh, okay. This is why Nina has been talking about the paint. Okay. I was like, in what world? In fact, she was like, yo, can you paint the house? It looks ugly. Go to town, hint hint. And I was just like, wow, Nina's going crazy in here, I don't know. She hasn't gotten to go outside in a while, I guess. Alright. This dude, I don't think will have anything new. I don't think you can, like, read this. Or you can. Yeah, what's up with the grass? It's like not feeding, cut grass, makes fodder. It's feed in rainy days and winter. Interesting. Takes 21 days to grow large enough for milking. That's a lot of time. Don't forget to feed. Don't let them out when it rains, lightning, hurricane. Nothing works when they get wet in the morning. They don't produce milk for a while when they get sick or in a bad mood. Dude, cows are hard, man. Cows seem finicky. I'm like, only getting a cow, I feel like, for the Jack and the Beanstalk secret. Because they seem tough. seem hard to keep alive. Alright, let's paint this house for Nina before she goes absolutely nuts. Let's drop off. We don't actually need this. Let's get this one. Then if I go to the house, can I paint it? Okay, paint it here. Nope. Milking a cow is a scary experience. It can be, yeah. Cows can kick you. Okay, guys. Wait, this is so ugly. Why am I being allowed to do this myself? You guys. You guys. Look at how bad this looks. Can you imagine? You're asking this man to paint your house for, like, days, and this is what he does? Dude. Nina, she should divorce us, dude. This is unreal. Like, look at the gaps. Guys. This looks horrible. This looks so bad. What have we done? What have we done? We've ruined it. Our house looked so much nicer before. Oh my god. Nina. Can we paint anything else? Nope, not that. I think it's just for the house, but like... oof. This was brutal. I don't know. I don't feel like it looks very good. Alright, what does she say? Well, now she's just giving us the grass line. I don't know. And like, what's with this weird strip across the top? Let's see, like, can I... Is there any more? Yeah, filling to be done? No. Well, I hope she likes it, because it looks terrible. Truly. Does not look very good. Alright, well, we'll get Koro. Koro will soften the blow. She can't yell at us if we have the dog. Be like, hey honey, we painted the house. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that what you wanted? The house painted? She's gonna be like, yeah, but not looking like this. Like, I wanted not a strip of wood across the top. In a not trim way, too. Like, doesn't look very purposeful. Looks very accidental. Alright, what did she say this morning? Alright, we're back to the quiet. She didn't say anything. She never acknowledged it. She's just gonna pretend that she didn't ask for it to be painted. Because it looks so bad. She's like, let's just not talk about it anymore. This is not what I wanted. Okay, 3 chickens. Which one is which? We'll never know. Just chicken 1, chicken 2, and chicken 3. Alright. Get our fodder going. So I wonder if cows want to fresh graze. And they might not like the plan. What's today's date? Thursday. Okay. Hey Brad, how are you? How's your day going? Is it late for you or is it early? How is the rhubarb cordial? Truthfully, I have not made it yet. The rhubarb is still sitting in my fridge because I ran out of time the day that I wanted to do it, and then Pick hasn't been feeling well, so been dealing with that instead. It's almost 2:30 a.m. and I'm not tired at all. That's rough. Do you have stuff to do tomorrow? Or is it like, it's 2:30 and you can vibe? Because I feel like I go to bed at 2:30 like fairly frequently, I guess. But it's not the best move for me and my schedule. Going to bed at 2:30 when you're supposed to be working at 9, not necessarily the best thing. Also, thank you for the pet pick redeem. I will track her down and pet her probably after stream ends, probably. I probably won't. I have no idea where she is. She might have absconded to the upstairs. I finished exams Monday, so I'm free. Oh, okay, so you're good then. How did the exams go? Did they go well? Not to stress you out in case they didn't go well, that's fair too. But hopefully they did go well. My goodness, stop running. I usually sleep at 5 a.m. That's crazy. That's so late / early. Exams existed? Hey, they're done now. That's all that matters. They're over. You don't have to think about them anymore. Math made me cry. Other than that was alright. Aw. That's the worst. I hate like when you leave an exam and you feel like you did really poorly. You might have even done well, but I don't know. Just feeling bad. No good. Well, at least, yeah, exactly. They're over now. So at least there's that. At least you got that going for you, you know? Not too bad. Not the worst thing. Let me drop Koro here. Dude, Nina goes to bed so early. Like, it's actually insane. It's actually wild. Let me see. Is there anything? I feel like there was not anything going on in the cave below. But we can check it out quick. Yeah, we haven't seen a mole yet, but I feel like it's gonna be a big deal with our cows. It's gonna be a real wild adventure. These ones... Okay. Don't seem like they have anything new for us. Let me very quickly, while I'm here actually, I have to order dinner for myself so it doesn't get here too early or too late. I can very quickly just order that. We are like, I don't know, I feel like winter feels like it's dragging. It's maybe just that there's just so little to do that you get things done like too quickly. Almost, so that's been kind of a downer. I wish there was like just like one more task for us to do daily. I guess we probably should have pushed to try and get the cow before winter. That probably is what they like ideally wanted us to do. But I didn't feel like rushing ourselves. So it is what it is. All right. The only thing now, though, is I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about getting the cow, getting it raised, and keeping it healthy enough that we can turn it in for that, like, beanstalk secret. The Jack and the Beanstalk secret. So that's my only concern right now, because they seem finicky. Even for Harvest Moon animals, they seem, like, just from what they say, slightly concerning. We don't have a whole lot of tools to, like, keep animals happy. So, let's see. Winter just started for me. Did it? You're just beginning the winter season. What time is it now? It's like super late, probably. Oh. Never mind. Not late. But yeah, I mean, the life of the farmer is definitely, like, boring in winter. Like, generally you do all your bed prep and stuff in fall. Like, fall planting, most of the bed prep. So, there is that. That's definitely, like, true. So I guess they're trying to get that across. It's just, like, I feel like in the other games they realized, like, it was a little boring. It dragged a little bit. Maybe we give them something else to do. Imagine if I threw the chicken out of the coop. That would be wild. Truthfully, we could be, like, carrying them out and letting them out. There are, like, wild dogs that can attack them, and I just didn't feel like really policing our fencing. So I was like, you know, we will just play it safe and not let the chickens out, and they're apparently fine to just live inside. They're just indoor animals now. So we'll probably have to clear, I guess. I wonder, I guess we can't really move. It looks like the weeds can't really be moved, but we might need to just fence in this area and plant grass here for the cow. That might be what we end up doing. And then we'll have to just drive them over there when we need them to do something in particular. There's supposed to be, like, a bell tree secret as well, like somebody offers you like a money tree or something, but it, like, actually makes a bell that makes it a lot easier to, like, move the cows. So we'll see. We shall see if we end up using that or getting that even. I don't even know if there's some sort of, like, prerequisite that we have to get for someone to show up with that. I know you get, like, a normal bell thing when you first get a cow. It just gets put in your shed, I think. So that is an option. So what day of the week is it? It's Friday. I guess we go back and see what the tool shop dude, if he has anything new. I guess we have to keep checking him out because he keeps having things that we, like, kind of want that we don't know about until, like, way late. What do we have on hand? We have the axe. We have the brush and the axe, yeah. I guess is there any stumps we can just cut while we're around? We leave any of those? I've been wondering if the upgrades to the tools are from use, though I would have expected them to upgrade our axe, but I think the axe might have a special upgrade path. So I'm like, should I be using the hammer and stuff more? Maybe tomorrow we start just like go into town with the hammer. Trying to get rid of all these rocks. We can at least like make some upgrades on the farm while we're in the sleepy season. It's the time. What's Nina up to today? Okay, I wasn't gonna go to the shop, friend. Your mother is literally not selling anything right now, so... And I don't feel like I'm gonna make that much of a habit of reading her diary in the off-season. I think we've established that she's cool. Oh, excuse me, but can I borrow your hammer? Sure. Why not? Alright, well I guess I was gonna use that today, but he can have it. We don't like need it. Thank you. I'll put it more power when I return it. I think he's... I'll upgrade it when I return it. Okay. Cool. No problem, bud. Oh. Blocking the way, I see. Hello, Sari. How's the Harvest Moon going? You know, we are in the slow season. We're in full winter right now, so kind of just grinding through. Let's see, there was an earthquake. We met some of the like harvest sprites, which is cool. They have like a tunnel underneath our farm. We painted our house really badly. Like, look at how bad this is. Our wife asked us to paint, and so we did, and this is how it turned out. Can you imagine if you asked your husband to paint the house and he did that? I don't know why she's still speaking to us, honestly. But she is, so, you know. Yeah, right? Like, it's not even close. Do you see there's like a whole strip at the top that's just not painted? And it's not like trim, you know? It's not like, oh wow, that looks kind of fancy. No, it looks unfinished. So, it was a choice. I hope that Nina is happy that she married us. I'm brushing that log, kind of awkward. Oh, we discovered, I guess, so there was an earthquake, which meant we discovered this pathway opened up, and we've got the, what I think is like the goddess pond is here. So, it says don't throw stuff in the pond, which, oh. Yo. Whoa. That's how you get over there. Wow, I had no idea. I was like, I just need some wood. I gotta cut some of this. The more you know. The more you know. Wow, that was crazy. Yeah, we're learning a lot. I thought I like glitched into a stump, and instead it was the tunnel where the Harvest Sprites lived. And they gave us a golden sickle for just like coming down and talking to them, which was very kind of them. So yeah, we're learning a lot. Oops, I didn't really mean to do that again, but I guess while we're here, we'll go grab a herb. Yeah, so we're having all kinds of adventures. Also, I just saw Brad. Yes, please sleep. Please get some rest, friend. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let's, yeah, but there's not, honestly, you can't really fish in the winter, and so there's not like a ton to do. Normally I would just like while away time fishing, but Not the case here. Not possible. So we've kind of just been sprinting through the days. Badly painting our house. We got a horse. They called it a calf when they gave it to us, which was very odd because horses are not called calves. So we named it Calf. So, because this is one of the early Harvest Moon games, I think they stopped doing this after, like, A Wonderful Life. The game ends after 2.5 years. So I think you do full year 1, full year 2, and then I think you do spring, summer of year 3, and it just ends, and you get an ending based on stuff you did in the game. So there's, like, endings for marrying different wives. There's an ending for if you're like a bachelor and you marry nobody, or if you grow nothing, get nothing done. There's like moments in the ending scene, so we shall see which like group of endings we get. But it just ends after that point, and then you have to like start a new save file. You can't like go back. Your horse has become big. I made saddlebags for your horse. Just put the shipping items in the saddlebags. It'll be very convenient since your horse will carry them for you. Okay. I still don't know how to ride the horse. I think that means we can ride it, though. Yeah, Calf grew up. Calf is an adult now. Calf, come here. Hey, can we? Whoa. How do we get off? Oh, y'all, we are unlocked. Yo, we are unlocked here. Alright, this is game changing. Gotta carry Calf like the dog. Yeah, we just have, it turns out Calf rides us. We pick up Calf and carry Calf everywhere. That is the only way. Come to think of it, speaking of games with a whole bunch of endings, did you ever play Princess Maker 2? That was my jam back in the day. I did not. What kind of... Is it like an RPG? What kind of game is it? Tell me. I actually don't think I've even heard of Princess Maker. Also, what console was it for? Or was it PC? Because, yeah, I've never heard of that. Which is not unusual. I'm not out here having played every game. But it's a little strange. Alright, here we go. Here we go, Calf. Oh, wait. What? Wait. Wait, can you only ride Calf on your farm? Calf. Wait. 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 Calf. Can you not be... Can you not be ridden anywhere other than the farm? Young Calf. So, I guess you can bring him out to the field with you and like load up his bags. I thought you could ride him off the farm though. I was so hyped. I was like, we are unlocked. We can go so fast. Poor Calf just wants to stay. Yeah, Calf is like, please leave me alone. Like, you are bothering me. Poor Calf. It was an old DOS game. Combination of life sim, RPG. You played as a man who had to raise his daughter in a fantasy setting, planning her education, making sure she worked. But there were RPG segments if you decided to get fighty. Ooh, that's interesting. That sounds fun. Actually, speaking of games that have multiple endings, so last night, my husband was like, you know, we should play a game together. And I was like, that sounds great. And he was like, do you have anything on your wish list that you've been like meaning to play that we should just play together? And I was like, yeah, I've been meaning to play Strange Horticulture. And we literally played it from like, I don't know, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. until like 2 a.m., something like that. It was late. It was late. It took us a while. But we played the entirety of Strange Horticulture all the way through. And I didn't know. I thought it was just a puzzle game, so I thought it just had one ending. It apparently has a bunch of endings. We got one of the good endings. We did not get, like, I don't know if there's, like, a best ending. I don't know if there's, like, one way to, like, get everything done, I guess. Or, like, do most of the things at the same time. But it was super fun. I highly, highly recommend Strange Horticulture. If you like mystery games, it's basically you run a herbalism shop and then people come to you with like ailments and you have to give them the correct plant, and there's like a book that you have that helps you ID plants and stuff. And while you're like running this shop, you like inherit the shop from your uncle or something. While you're running the shop, there's like a whole like creepy like murder mystery thing that happens in town, and you're like simultaneously trying to solve that as well, while you're doing your plant stuff. But it's like it's super fascinating. It's like there's like two modes, I guess. You're either in the shop and people come to the shop and you're like interfacing with them and they tell you they need a plant, and then the other half is you have like a map and you gain like enough points to leave your shop and go travel, and traveling is how you gain either like information about plants or actual like plant specimens to like continue the game. And then I think it's every day there's like a deck of cards and you flip them for like clues for the mystery. Super cool. Abyss, Rainware, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me do a quick raid message. How was your stream? How was everything? Did you have a good time? Yes, we are playing our super chill Harvest Moon SNES. First time playing. You're playing Muse Dash. Ooh, that sounds fun. Also, hi Kurno. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. We're in the slow season for this Harvest Moon SNES. We're in winter. There's not a whole lot going on, so you know, check your expectations. It's not fascinating. We're just doing a lot of running around. We just got our horse upgraded so that we can ride it, but I don't think you can ride it off the farm, as we've learned. So yeah, we were just chatting about strange horticulture, actually, because I'm going to the nearest place to the stars. Okay. Is there a festival tomorrow? Star Night Festival tomorrow. It'll be nice with the clear blue sky, so you'll see the beautiful stars at night. Okay, so we gotta climb the mountain tomorrow. That's what they're telling us. But yeah, we were just chatting about strange horticulture. Because I just played it in full last night with my husband. It was super fun. I highly recommend if you like mystery games, and like puzzle games. It was super cool. The Star Night Festival tomorrow, there are a couple of places for it, so you should ask the townsfolk to decide where to go. Well, Nina said she's going to be on the mountain, as she often is, because she's kind of feral. So, that's where we're going to be. But yeah, we got 3 chickens. We don't have any cows right now. They wouldn't let us get a cow because we didn't have enough, I don't think we had enough fodder fields, like, planted. So, we will remedy that in spring. I'm not sure if our fodder fields come back or not. So, we'll have to think about that. Oops, I did not. I always mix up the shipping bin and the fodder chute in here. Just off eating rocks and digging for frogs or whatever. Exactly. That's peak Nina. She's been cooped up in here too long. She's not happy about it. But yeah, I don't pretend to know what Nina is normally doing. When she was not married to us, she was often being very feral on the mountain. I think someone even, like, remarks about it. I feel like if you go into town on Sunday or something, someone is like, yeah, Nina's never here at church. She's always doing mountain stuff. And you're like, well, Our wife is apparently a non-believer, which might be ostracizing in this town. I don't know. We haven't figured that out. But she did feed us a live frog at the Harvest Festival. I'm gonna have you keep me company while I make food. Oh, yay, good. Thank you for sticking around. I hope your food cooking and stuff goes well. I hope it's delicious. My god, you married Mothman? I feel like I would prefer to marry Mothman. I feel like Mothman is a little cooler than Nina. Mothman's pretty chill. But she's as close as we could get to Mothman. Hands down. There is no one closer to Mothman in this town than Nina. She's it. So, if that was our goal, achieved. No question, no contest. Now, I'm not sure for this festival, because it's a star festival. So I'm not sure if we're supposed to go at any time and it will just teleport us to evening, or if we're supposed to go after the sun sets. I guess we'll find out. We'll try to go up, like, during the day, and see if it just teleports us to night. See how we make out. But yeah. Man. I don't know why, I feel like she didn't seem that weird in her Wikipedia page. They were just like, yeah, Nina's the florist's daughter. She's chill. It's fine. And then we met her and I was like, this girl is trying to feed us a live frog. And is very strange. And she's always getting like, it's almost like, I would say drunk, but it's like absinthe drunk, like old absinthe drunk, because anytime she was at any of the festivals, she would drink and she would talk about how she was drinking juice, which is what they called wine here, but then she would be talking about like fairies and stuff, and I was like, are you drinking absinthe, girl? Are you good? Are you having a time with the green fairy right now? Like, what's going on? Women be out here falsifying their Wikipedia pages. Yeah. Well, at least Nina's did not say how feral she was. Nina's did not say, like, hey, hold up. She's gonna try and feed you a live frog at the Harvest Festival. Just don't talk to her. Just don't have that. Just eat one of the other girls' pumpkin pie, and Eve is gonna have wine. It's gonna be great. There was none of that. They didn't tell us that. We were not warned. That took us fully by surprise. We were not prepared for that. It's the Star Night Festival today. Where should I go? We're going to the mountaintop. Oh. Okay, our chickens might be like dying. So, rip to our chickens. Hopefully they're not too mad. They did not give us a chance to feed them. Next year, the year after that, may I be able to see stars with you like this. Oh. See, this is what's so confusing about Nina, man. She's so feral. She does all this wild stuff, and then she says these cute things, and you're like, oh, Nina, that's why we married you. You're so cute. But then she still does this wild stuff. It's very confusing. Okay. I hope our chickens are okay. Because, as we've established before, you can't like preload feed. The chickens just eat it. So, I guess we'll see. We are taking the best care of ourselves that we can, Nina. So, we're doing our best. Also, Just like quick. Did that dude return our hammer? He did. The gold hammer. I was like, did he never come back? Bro showed up and was like, can I borrow your hammer? And we were like, yeah. And then never saw him again. I was like, well, I guess we know where that ended up. Alright, chickens seem fine. They laid eggs, so that's usually a good sign. Normally I feel like if they're upset, they don't do that, so. They at least didn't starve in one day. So that's at least good. Alright. There's those. Now, what do we have to do? I guess we should start breaking all these rocks. That's probably the way. Because I think... I can't remember if before we could break the big rocks or not. Well, it hits him in one go, though. So, even if we could break them before, I don't remember them being a single go. So let's see, what tools do we not have gold? So we have the gold sickle, gold hammer. We have the like special watering can tool, which I think is like basically the equivalent. We don't have the golden hoe, and we don't have the golden axe. Those are the only ones I can think of. Keep going, bud. Okay, you ate a little. Can you go a little more? Like, you had one onigiri. That should be enough to power you through the whole day. Alright, we'll see if he gets up from this. Okay, he's done now. He might regain a little bit of stam with, like, dinner or something, but we cleared a good bit. Alright. What day is it? It is Wednesday. We'll pop by, like, the tool shop or something. See what they got. Let's see. Nope. Just the milker. And let's see. What day is it again? Like the 25th? So we have 5 more days. Alright. We made it. I think we started on the 26th. We experienced 2 festivals. Though the cake festival was weird. I'm not sure if we should have gone somewhere else. Like, we were supposed to meet Nina somewhere. Because we didn't get a cake. So, that felt like an oversight. I'm not sure how that one was supposed to go. We did, as far as story stuff goes, though, we progressed a good bit. Earthquake happened, got 2 of our tools, turned to gold, discovered the goddess, like, pond, and also found that, like, power berry. So, all positives. Alright, let's come over here. Oh yeah, I meant to check if you can, if the horse is... Oh, he can't. Okay. I guess we can't brush our horse because we're too tired. Alright. So they say. I don't think brushing a horse is that arduous, but maybe it is for this man. Alright, let's see. What's the weather like? Snow tomorrow? I think it's sunny today. Guess I don't really remember what it was supposed to be, though. Thank you, Nina. Koro and I going out. I feel kind of bad for her that she's, like, trapped in this house. That she, like, in winter doesn't go outside. Because in the other seasons, it seems like she's outside, like, doing laundry or vibing or something. But not winter. She's just stuck in our home. Which I can imagine for a feral mountain gremlin is probably kind of stifling, truthfully. See, get these eggs in there. And then we can keep clearing our fields of rocks. It would be, I mean, it would be nice if our grass came back, like our fodder fields came back, our hay fields, but it would be nice if we could move it over here, I guess, because I think it's going to be easier to get the cows in over here. So, even odds it's stifling, or she happily curls up in front of the fire like a cat and naps all day. True. True. That does kind of sound like her as well. So, that is fair. Okay, my husband just got home. I got spooked for a second. I was like, what is that noise? I was like, either the mice are going absolutely wild in the kitchen right now, or like a raccoon is in the house. But no. It is Errol. Back from judo. Not a raccoon. But yeah, that's true. She might be vibing all day in front of the fire. She just says stuff that makes me feel like she's, like, lonely. Mice part. Y'all, I don't know if you've ever had mice in your house. Living in the woods, there's a lot of mice in your house. There's not really much you can do. They're loud, man. They go absolutely nuts. They have some mice parties. They're not as disruptive, I guess I would say, as, like... We had a starling get into our attic at one point. That was pretty brutal. I don't know if you've ever tried to, like, catch a bird and then get it to leave a space. It is a challenge. Birds are always like, you are trying to kill me. And you're like, no, I'm actually trying to help you, bird friend. But I really need you to work with me here, because you have wings, and I do not. But they did not believe us. And then he got back in like minutes. We were doing it with a towel. Luckily, we were not trying to do it with our hands. That would have been impossible. We were trying to, like, open a window and either throw a towel on him to, like, quick catch him, or use the towel to, like, herd him out, but it was a challenge. It was not ideal. That's what I'll say. Not the best move. Okay. I think we're good for the night here, right? See if there's a festival going on or anything tomorrow. No. Oh yeah, it was just snow. I guess we checked this morning. Okay. Right in the diary. Absolutely. Okay. So I think we're probably gonna end here for the night. Let me quick swap us over to our other overlay. I'm like giant in this overlay. But thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. It was super fun. It was a really nice stream. We got a ton done, actually. Like we are progressing at a nice clip through at the SNES game, even though it's not like super inherently interesting per se. But yeah, so we'll be back on Thursday. We'll be doing Mahjong on Thursdays from now on, so I'll see y'all then for that. And then otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. I'm going to put you guys on a stream ending screen. Feel free to head off to wherever you would like to, but thanks for joining me tonight.